Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Still dark out here for the most part. It's about 6:30, 45 degrees out here. So I'm glad I grabbed a sweater at least. 45 degrees here in Pittsburgh, PA. A little bit of fog out there. It should go up to 75 degrees today, I guess. And it's supposed to be sunny. So here we are. Let's wait for some of you to wake up and come on here. If you're here, can you say good morning to me? I would love that. And the like button is a hug for me. Russell, good morning, honey. How are you? How are you? 45 degrees here. Thank God I put a long sleeve on and a sweater over top here. I have to keep the front door open a little bit, so you're going to hear the boobalubas, the dogs barking, because we painted the door yesterday and it's not quite dry. And this cold air is probably going to make it take longer. So 60 degrees there. Lucky boy. 5 degrees makes a big difference. I'm getting my sweater on. Woo! Chilly, nipply. Nippy. 6:30 degrees. 6:30 in the morning. I'm just looking at your 60. Oh, I got some hearts. Could that be? Could that be Ace? Good morning, everyone. And I'm probably muffled because I got my sweater on here. I'm just hoping you can hear me okay. Yeah, you could breathe better. That's what my son likes to do. Put the fan in the window, when it's cold, and then get a big old comforter. He says he sleeps so good that way. Yeah. But yep. Can you hear me okay then, Russell? Huh? All right. I'm sure you can hear those boobalubas out there. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Sun's coming up, the fog's still there, but 45 degrees. Woo-hoo. Yes, sir. Is that my Ace or is that you, Russell? I don't know. I always wait to see if it's Ace there. All right. Let's see. We like bears. So, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I was just talking some small talk with Russell. He was the first one to say good morning. And Rhonda's here. Good morning, beautiful friend, myself. And it's 45 degrees. And luckily, I put a long sleeve shirt on and a sweater. I probably should put a parka on, but menopausal women, they can survive the cold air. Um, Plus, I have a lot of, padding here, but I still get cold. But I'm so excited because I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought these lights for my stairway coming up to the porch, and they're like censored. They charge up with the sun, and they're censored. And when I walked up, they lit up so good. Gigi, how are you? Oh my goodness, Gigi, where have you been, my love? Shorts and tee weathered. Russell. Yeah. Oh, everybody welcome my friend Gigi. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful, beautiful soul she has. I have not talked to her in so long. Meet my friend Rhonda and Russell. I think that's all it said good morning to me so far. Um, I'm so glad to have you here, beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Um, I know. But yeah, so I got these lights at the Dollar Tree, and I don't like to call it the Dollar Tree. It says dollars, okay? There's an S at the end of dollars tree, and they were $5. But I went back and got some more, and Daryl installed them with that tape, that alien tape I told you guys that I hung my birdhouses with. It lasted all winter, and oh my gosh, he put them on so we didn't screw anything into the banisters. So I just walked up the steps and oh, they light up so well. I'm telling you what, oh my goodness, I'm so glad because I can't see when I'm coming up there in the dark. Because when I first came out here, it was pretty dark. So when I heard the Amazon guy came, and I guess he delivers some of my vitamins. Um, Tracy, my friend from, oh, I always get it right now, Life in the Wild West, because I was saying living in the Wild West. Um, she had told me about these Ollie lollipops, trying to get me to quit smoking. They're supposed to give you energy. So I also got the other vitamins that are supposed to be good for clearing your mind. I don't want to clear it too much, but um, I think Ace is out there somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. But but yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's Monday. It's supposed to go up to like 75 or something like that. And I love when it's sunny out. I can get so much more done. Yes, the sun is coming up and oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this new day. It is September 8th and it's a Monday. So I'm not dragging like I do on Mondays. And there's my gorgeous husband. Good morning, Big D's place. It's a beautiful Monday. Are you dragging today, Daryl? My friend Gigi's here. I haven't seen her in so long, Daryl. Gigi, meet my husband, Big D's place, aka Daryl. Um, he's at work and he must have just got there. Um, and Rhonda says good morning to Daryl. Good morning, Big D. Um, you're not at work yet? Where are you? I didn't get a text message or something wrong. Please don't tell me that. Okay. So, all right. Thank you for the like button, guys. I appreciate that. So, everything's fine. Okay. Now he's going to have me on pins and needles. Just text me then so I don't wonder. Because I'm a warrior, not a warrior. I'm trying to be a warrior. Um, he's getting a biscuit. I hope so. He doesn't eat in the morning. I barely have I barely can get him to take a lunch with him, you know? Um, okay. I just hope he's not broke down or something, but when the fog's out, there's a lot of deer out there. So, anyway, so it's a good day to have a good day. And, um, I can't close the door because we just painted it and it's not dry all the way. And my dogs are having a fit because they hear my voice. Okay. Yeah, he is a man. I just finally got him to go to the doctor. But I'm going to get my book here. I'm going to use this book. I'm going to leave it too and find something to read here. Nano 5 is on there. So maybe, okay. Let's see. I'm just going to flicky dicky this book. See where God takes us today. October 8th. Wait. Where do you want me to go? All right, let's see here. It's 10 feet tall and don't need a doctor. Okay. Well, his blood test all came back and his heart thing came back all right. So just trying to figure out. Excuse me. All right. It says, you all ready? All right. It says, enjoy the warmth of my presence shining upon you. Feel your face tingle as you bask in the love light. I delight in you more than you can imagine. I approve of your continuously I approve of you continuously, for I see you cloaked in my light, arrayed in my righteousness. Ah, I have my water here. I better drink it. There is no condemnation for those who are clothed in me. That is why I use the use of guilt as means of motivation among Christians. Hmm. Some pastors try to whip their people into action with guilt inducing sermons. That is so true. This procedure can drive many people to work harder, but the end does not justify the means. Guilt evoking messages can undermine the very foundation of grace in a believer's heart. A pastor can feel successful when his people are doing more, but I look at their hearts. I grieve when I see grace eroding, with weeds of anxious works creeping in. I want you to relax in the assurance of my perfect love. The law of my spirit of life has freed you from the law of sin and death. Oh my goodness. Not throwing the Catholics under the bus, but I am Catholic. And boy, we have Catholic guilt. Holy God. Guacamole. It's always about, you can't do things for yourself. You got to do for others. And that's why it's hard for me to have self care. I mean, the church has so many things, but I'm not trying to throw them under the bus. So, yeah, wow. And it says, accept each day exactly as it comes to you. By that, I mean not only circumstance of your day, but also the condition of your body. Your assignment is to trust me absolutely, resting in my sovereignty and faithfulness. On some days, your circumstances and your physical condition feel out of balance. The demands on you seem far greater than your strength. Days like that present a choice between two alternatives: giving up or relying on me. Even if you wrongly choose the first alternative, I will not reject you. You can turn to me at any point, and I will help you crawl out of the mire of discouragement. I will infuse my strength into your moment by moment, giving you all that you need for this day. Trust me by relying on my empowering presence. What I don't understand, Russell says, what I don't understand is the churches are about bringing people in, but not sending them out like Jesus did his disciples. Exactly. It is exactly right. But yeah, we have two choices: either to give up or, to carry on and believe in God's strength to help us. That's why I'm not crazy about organized religion. Sally and I have a very strong faith. Yes, we do. Jesus ministered to the masses, but he also took care of himself. What would Jesus do? Yes, Rhonda, you are absolutely right. But that's not the way it was with Catholicism. And I'll tell you what, my mom was a very godly one. She, if we were on vacation, we found a church. We found a church, and that's the way it was. Um, we never went without going to church in a week. Even if we were sick. but but she followed everything with the church, and she never did anything for herself. Her mom told her, you take care of your husband, and that's the way it is. And you know uh I was told that I was an accident, and my grandmother wanted my mom, "You have to marry him, you know? He did the crime, you gotta do the time." And, I really don't think they should have gotten married. But, I guess that was the times in the '60s, you know? You don't wanna be labeled a sinner or a loosey-goosey woman, you know? But, yeah, my mom, she, to her death, I mean, even though she had terminal colon cancer, and she fought like anything, and she believed in everything. Yeah, I am spiritual. I pray every day, not only with you guys, but Daryl and I say prayers together as a couple, and we try to be good Christians. I mean, I'm not saying we're perfect. We get in our little spats once in a while, but I mean, when you're with somebody all the time, and that's going to happen, but we never hated each other. We don't downgrade each other or anything like that. We just, like, if I want something done one way, it's those silly things that married people do. But my kids are like, "Oh, you guys are always bickering," but it's not. It's just when you're married for 40 years, goodness gracious, you're not going to get along every single day of the year and the week. It's all good. So I'm always happy. They say I read this thing one time. Your marriage is really good if when you see your husband pull in the driveway, you're like, "Oh, great, he's home." Or are you happy when he's on his way home? And I'm always happy when my husband's on his way home. I can't wait to see him. Just like when we were dating, it's just like, "Oh, he's home." But they say that when it gets, hi Justin, um, whenever it gets to the point where you're like, "Oh no, he's home." So, God has been so good to me. I have always had just enough roof over my head, food to eat, and people who love me. Exactly, Russell. That is the way Daryl and we have never had an overabundance of money. I mean, like I told you guys, we didn't have a furnace last year, and we had space heaters, and we had quite the electric bill, but we survived, and now we have a new furnace. We got enough money to do that this year, and air conditioning. We're living the high life here. Um, so, we make do. And nobody knew that we didn't have a furnace. Nobody knew that. But now you guys know, but it's over with. So, yeah, so that's just the way it is. So, uh yeah, we just keep trudging on, and that's the way it is. So, um and we don't judge people. We just do our thing, and we have some lifelong friends that are good friends. Like Daryl's friend, his best friend Ron came by the other day, and it's like, you don't see him for a while, and it just like you pick up where you left off. Oh, that darn school bus. Um, but we have lifelong friends where if you don't even see them for, like, a couple months, you just pick up where you left off, even if it's been a year. But we're really blessed like that. We have our two sons, and you know, life is good. And we have a sassy pants dog who I'm really trying to tolerate, but I ask God for his patience every day. It's like having a sassy teenager, but they settled down. So for the most part, he's a good dog. He is. So thanks for the hearts, and thank you for the likes. I really appreciate that. Um, what was I going to tell you? Um, Wait till this bus goes by. There's So it's 45 degrees out here. It doesn't feel too cold. I have a little bit of a shiver, but I have my water because I already drank my coffee. But I'm drinking my water and trying to get that in. Um, I'm still doing my Project Me. If anybody wants to join that, it's okay if you don't want to be in my club. I'm not going to cry. But a lot of people are doing that 75 hard, and too hard for me. I'm too old for that, all that nonsense. I just had a surgery. Let's tell you that my wife of mine took care of me, the puppies, and the house. I love that woman. She's a retired. You know what? You are very blessed, Russell. You are very blessed because my sister's a nurse, and when my mom was first sick, she called the ambulance and she left. And I took care of my mom for almost 2 years. Well, it was like, oh, she found out yeah, it was almost 2 years. And, but, I just couldn't see how she did that. But you are blessed to have not only a wife who takes on everything and a nurse wife. Wow. Wow, that's wonderful. We are in the same support group, Russell. I have a good woman and she takes good care of me as well. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you for saying that. I'll pay you when you get home with a big old smooch. You get that anyway, whether you say it or not, right? So, anyway, guys, what are you going to do with this week? Does anyone step up and tell me? We have 13 in here and I got some more likes. Thank you very much for those hugs. I like my likes because they are big hugs to me because, well, I taught kindergarten and I miss my hugs from my little kids. So, and today we're talking about, you know, God taking over when we are not strong enough, and also the guilt that people put us through, that a church can put you through. So a lot of people use that psychology, reverse psychology, and things like that, and trying to get you to do what you don't want to do. And it doesn't really work on me though, because I have a minor in psychology, but doesn't mean I apply it to myself. But I just that guilt thing that just it gets ingrained in you. So since I was a little kid, being in the Catholic Church, it's like, whew, it's so hard. And I'm really working on the self-care because I really, really take care of everybody around me as best as I can. I give everything to it. So, well, just going to do what I always do. All these channels are spread God's word. All right. Well, I'm glad you took the time to come to my channel this morning. And yeah, I'm so excited when I have all of you here because that gives me purpose. And it starts my day off with God and some really good friends. How else can you start a day? And I just get so excited about like our conversations and stuff. I think about them all day long, and then I usually go on a live and listen to my friend DJ. He is trying to make his way to Oklahoma. He's a Door Dasher, and Daryl and I were listening to him while he painted the door yesterday. Um, but yeah, we ended up having to get some new paint. The paint that we had was not good anymore. It was from last year, and he kept it in the shed, so I guess it got frozen. And I had one lady say, "Russell's in the house." John 3:16. Yep, yep. Russell's in the house. I think I read that for you that one day. I don't have my Bible out here, so do you want to quote that for us, Russell? I don't have my, I'm sure you have it memorized. Oh, there's hearts. I love the hearts. Thank you so much, guys. Uh, so this, so we had to get some new paint because, hi, Team Minty. Do you have school today? What's up, girl? Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, the paint was all yucky, and I was like, oh, I do not want old paint on the door because this paint was the same as our the the base of our house. We painted that last year, and then painted it brown because it was a poopy color. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a um, yellow. It just I didn't like that color, and it was all around the base of the house and the front of like where the mailbox is by the garage, and it's ugly. Hi, Anselm, you're back. Good, good. I'm so glad to see you today. Wow. All these people coming back makes my heart so happy. Yesterday we were talking about joy in our heart, and I just had so much joy in my heart yesterday. I got so much accomplished yesterday, but I went downstairs with Levi and yeah, yucky mustard color, Daryl. I went downstairs with Levi. I wanted to give him some one-on-one attention, and he was on my lap hugging me, and I fell asleep. It was like 7:30. I fell asleep. I was supposed to come back up and help Daryl with some other things that we were doing. Hey, I have a bit of a verse for a religious rap song. Want me to tell you? Is it really religious, or are you being your jokester self? Um, so my surprise that I got him on Friday that was delivered, and they carried it up all the steps because it was heavy. It was the lunar eclipse, and the blood moon didn't show up. I didn't get to go outside because I fell asleep, Ansem. Um, but I got a okay, Justin, go for it. Uh, I went and ordered 'cause we are starting our own business. We have a laser machine that we've been working on. Um, so we can start a business. I already sold my first engraved, the cup with the straw. See my mind. I tell you what, this old farty brain. Um, I sold that. It was engraved, and it was for someone's birthday that ordered it, and I got $50 for it. So um, I was so excited. So we're trying to get that business going, and but we need a lot more practice. So I'm gonna start practicing on my friends some more, and also I got an embroidery machine. It's just a regular sewing machine that embroiders, but it it has the bigger frame so you can do like backs of jackets and things like that. So I'm really excited to start that. I'm a little intimidated, but I'm gonna do it, because I still haven't done my Cricut machine, which is a vinyl machine, um, which is probably really easy, but technology scares me. God is good and God is great. To get to heaven, I just can't wait. Yeah, that's pretty good. You should put something in there. God is good, God is great. I'm working hard to make the I'm good at writing those kind of things too. Um, but you didn't? No, you didn't go outside? Yeah. I had a song for my show here, Justin. Do you want to hear it? I don't know if anybody else wants to hear. I'm not going to sing it because I don't sing very well. But Daryl and I have been working on it because I'm like Weird Al. I should be his sister. Weird Al Yankovic. I'm trying to get better using my Cricut. Oh, you turned it on because I took it out of the box, Gigi. But I haven't done anything with it because I'm so intimidated. Oh, I have all the supplies and everything. Like I did go outside, be like it was not there. Okay. Okay. So, I started writing this little ditty here. It says, um, it's welcome to Sally D's reality and all of her shenanigans. Weird, weird Sally Yankovic. Um, she likes to wait. She loves to make new friends. She will be true until the end. And then it says, she spreads the word of God at sunrise. And then it's the music. I don't have the music. And then she's also silly too. She can be so silly too. Geez Louise, now I'm forgetting the words. Okay, you don't want to hear me singing this. Scare you away, Ansem. Did I scare you? Um, but it has like all the things I do on my show, and then at the end it says to join my community. But I don't sing good, so when Daryl and I do it together, he brings out the gooder part, better part. Yeah, I'm a teacher. But yeah, thank you for the likes, guys. Oh, great, I have some likes. Um, but it's so funny. Hey, I wanted to ask anybody who does lives. Gigi, you do lives. Does your Oh, you made some mugs lately, but simple ones. And you know what I forget to do, Gigi? I forget to mirror it. So the mugs that I made, the writing is backwards. So you have to remember to mirror it. Yeah, I should do like a craft show. I have one started that I was doing. and I showed everybody all my googly eyes. I don't know if I posted that one or not, but oh my goodness. I guess I scared him away. Um, what was I talking about? I forgot. Um, but the song Daryl brings out the better part of my voice because he covers up my voice because he used to do a lot of karaoke and things like that. So uh, he's oh, he's a better singer than I am, but that's to be expected. So, oh, I didn't even turn my thing over. Here I am. I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot to turn the camera. You guys got to remind me of these things like, hey, Gigi, now you can see me. Um, but I have my sweater on. It's a little sweater, but I have a long sleeve black shirt on. But I wanted to go to the post office today to send out a couple things that I have for my son and somebody else. I was sending some, oh, my friend Ruth. Her birthday is coming up, and I can't remember the date. I know it's double digits. So we are at 8. So I better send it soon so it gets down there to North Carolina. So I think it's the 12th. Everybody's birthday I remember. And I see you too, Justin. I see your writing. But she her birthday, I have a hard time because I remember Kerm's is September 4th. And then, my friend that I was talking about before, but for her birthday, I cannot remember it for the life of me. I had it written down, but she doesn't even have Facebook anymore because it used to come up on my phone, different people's birthdays. But I'll get it to her before that. So, oh, I wanted to tell Daryl. Daryl, earlier I was talking about those lights, and they really lit up the sidewalk. Two of them weren't on, so I pushed the button and turned them on, but it really lit it up, Daryl. So thank you for putting those in for me. Um, maybe three of them weren't on, but I got it all taken care of. So I really like those lights. They were $5 at the Dollars Tree. It's not Dollar Tree, it's dollars. Um, hey, Fanton, welcome back. You were here yesterday, was it? Welcome to the brand new week. It is Monday, and it's September 8th, 2025, and it's about 45 degrees right now, and I'm here with my little sweater on because I did not realize it was that cold, but I could handle it. Oh, thank you. I have nice glasses. They change. I'm always doing a commercial for pair.com, pair.com. They shouldn't give me an endorsement, but I only have I don't have enough hours, watch hours to have, an endorsement. But, you know, the only thing I have on my account that I was allowed to have is buy me a coffee. That's the only one. And they're saying good morning to Fanton, but I have the buy me coffee app on there. I think I got two coffees, one from Dasher Mike and one from my friend Jerry. She has a channel too, but I think it was like for my birthday or something. But yeah, it's a magnetic. It just has two little magnets right in the corner, and then they come off. I bought some from someone cheaper, not the actual pair.com, and they're not curved right, and they do tend to fall off. But if you buy the real ones, you're looking to pay more. But so, yeah, well, what are you going to do? But I want to go to the post office today, and the magic time, I don't know if you guys heard me say this before, the magic time to go places like shopping or to restaurants, the magic time is 2 p.m. Nobody's out. It's after lunch and it's before dinner rush. So if you go out to a restaurant, it's usually very quiet and calm. Or if you go to stores and stuff, people are getting ready for their kids to come home. It's a really good time. I think I have it on video. Um, um, so they, yeah, I like that time. But if you go anywhere in between that, you're not going to get out of the store because the one Walmart over here, um, I don't like it. It's kind of run down and um, it's kind of shady if you go there at night. So the other one, I go a couple extra miles to go to that one. but it's real. I had a video. It was like a ghost town. There was only a couple cars, and it was really nice. You can get in and out. But you know me, I don't get in and out. I never can go in the store for one thing. So, I'm like, oh, shiny. Like, squirrel. Oh, squirrel. So I try my best, but it doesn't always work. So, so Russell told me what he was doing today. Justin, what are you? Oh, you're at the end of your day. It's nighttime for you. You already had Monday, so you're already done. You know what what's going on here. So I'm going postal today. I am going postal. Uh, yeah, my friend, the one I'm sending it to, she used to work at the post office. That girl, people order dog food and stuff, and she'd have to carry it up. She's 64 years old. She had to carry up flights of steps in apartments and stuff, and she really hurt her back and things. And I said, Ruth Ann, it's time for you to to get, retire, because she worked 3 jobs. And then when she retired, she was still working 2 jobs. And she was cleaning someone's house and doing the windows outside, and she fell off the ladder. I said, "You're too old for this. I'm sorry. I had to use the O word. You're too old." So I talked to her the other day, and she's only working 1 job, 1 day a week, cleaning for somebody. But still, she has she has so much money. I can't even tell you, like million. So, but she earned it all. She saved it all up. You're working all day, Gigi. You're always working, girlfriend. You're a hard worker. I know that. I need to clean my house and make a video. Oh, a new Rhonda video. Rhonda, I get so excited. I've been watching all your older ones. And some of them are not, like a topic for me, but then it turns out to be a topic for me. And I love watching. Your hours must be up, Rhonda. Your watch hours, because um, I'm starting back trying to post something. Yeah, Gigi, I miss you because I liked your videos. I liked in the morning. She used to have her camera right at the window. Was that you? That was you, Gigi, right? And I tried to go on Edna's this morning, but she always gets hers always is skipping, and she doesn't realize that she leaves it on and it's skipping and skipping. So Edna, if you're out there, I told you to start over. So, but I don't know if she got the text. So, because I have her personal number. So, yeah, see, I miss that. I miss that. But Gigi always had really interesting things on there. At least for me, she was doing decluttering and stuff. Yes, it is me. And I have my husband watching you as well because he needs some direction too sometimes. Not being insulting, but your topics. Head over to Rhonda and Treaty by Rhonda Demsley. She is an awesome, so she's a psychologist. Is that the title? A psychologist, not a are you a therapist? What is your title? Um, there she is. There's Nana 5. Yvonne is here. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning. I am from United States of America and very proud of that. And I live in Pennsylvania, and it's 45 degrees right now. Who is my awesome husband? Oh, where's my awesome husband? His name is on here, Big D's place. His name is Daryl. He's right there, but he's probably going to have to go to work because I started later today. No, I started early today. Um, please check out her page, Gigi. She has the fear of different things, and they resonate. It's like Rhonda is in your head. She's a licensed professional counselor. She is awesome, and she's so beautiful. I won't say her age, but she's older than me, and she looks better than me. Well, a lot of people look better than me, but she is gorgeous. And you should have seen her on the live with our friends on Friday. She was stunning up there on that panel, but I didn't want to embarrass her. Some other people said it, but I was like, that's my friend. That's my friend up there. So, but second day I received 4 brand name shirts and board shorts I ordered. Oh wait, do you surf, Justin? Didn't you say you surf? Because you're in Australia, right? Boy, they have 45 degrees and he's out there surfing around. But please check out Rhonda's channel and also Nana of Five. She does like a blog, and I like listening to her. If you just like, you know, she does a puzzle or something while she's listening to us, and it's just like sitting at a table having coffee with the morning. Whenever she does it, with a friend. I like talking to Nana of Five. Her name is Yvonne, and Connie. Good morning, Connie. How are you? Wow, welcome, welcome. Big D's Place says hi, Connie. Um, Thank you, Sally. I do. I watch, I show up there. She gave me moderator status so I can boom boom, I can shoot those little trolls that want to enter her room, her channel. And then I got Miss Paula over there sometimes too, and she's a moderator. They sometimes these trolls tend to flock to certain channels. I was getting some, but Paula had a ton of them, and then so did Yvonne. It was like, why are they doing this to them? So we were taking care of business. So I think Paula started naming her topics when she did a live something that's boring so to like trolls, but it's interesting to us old people. Then she got rid of some of them, and then I think she put Nightbot on her thing, which I don't have no idea how to do, but I just have that booster on there, which for the first time in almost a month it didn't work yesterday. I froze up. I think that was yesterday, but I had a part one and a part two of my Sunrise with Sally. I just don't know how to fix it when it skips like that or freezes up. So I just start over again. But thank you for the likes, guys. I have you guys here, and I'm really excited that it's a brand new week. And even though I'm sitting in 45-degree weather and have my hands in my back pocket trying to warm my hands up, Paula helped me last night. Okay, I fell asleep last night, Yvonne, at 7:30. I took Levi downstairs to have some one-on-one attention, and he hopped on my lap and he was hugging me so nice and toasty, and I fell asleep at 7:30. But I woke up for a little bit and then I said I got to go back to sleep. I watched some of Nana 5 this weekend catching up. Yeah. Yeah, Yvonne's a really nice lady. She has granddaughters. So I'm not jealous. I'm just very happy for her. But if I had grandchildren, but I would have been a rockin' grandma because I was a kindergarten teacher. I have all kinds of stuff here. So if anybody lives near me that has children that need babysat, bring them over because I'm dying to have a craft session with little kids, and I'm tired of doing it by myself. But uh, yeah, this is going to be a great week. I know it. I know it. All of us are going to have a great week. We have to not be taken in by guilt by people too, guys. That is hard. And I'm going to focus more on self-care. I already started this morning with my water. I told myself I have to have at least 20 ounces of water in the morning. Um, I live about 50 miles south of the Sunshine Coast and 50 north of the Gold Coast, so very handy. Oh, okay. My 10-year-old granddaughter wanted me to spend the night there on Saturday. Oh, she wanted to have a sleepover. That's what I used to, whenever Tracy was at her grandma's and she was doing that, I said we should have a sleepover, and I'd bop her in the head with my pillow. Oh. But so a lot of people have to take a little break, like Gigi was taking a break from here and stuff. Sometimes you just need a break, but I'm just called here daily by God, and he gets my butt. I mean, I'm sleeping really good and something just shakes me and I'm like, oh, come on. Their papa spent the night. Okay. Oh, that sounds nice. But I'm here for you guys because I really enjoy this. I don't ever complain about it, but sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna get up and then I'll take a nap after, and I never do. I start because I get dressed from head to toe, all the way to my shoes every day. Even if I wouldn't do this, I would do that because after I retired, I'm not sitting in my jammies all day. No, when I have a day off, I don't do that because I'm not productive unless I get dressed from my head to my toes and at least, put a little bit of makeup on in case I need to go somewhere. And not between two fires, but between two beaches. So, yeah, I'm going to have a good week. Um, I hope you do too. Work on that. Um, so, yeah. Anybody else want to say what they're going to be up to this week? I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to really try to focus on that new embroidery machine and not be intimidated by the technology. My mom was a sewer. Let me tell you, she was she made all of my clothes when I was a little kid, and I used to get so mad. And my dad would say, you need to appreciate your mom making those clothes. But other people had store-bought jeans and stuff, and I was wearing these clothes that were polyester. But now that I look back at it as an adult, my mom did a lot for me doing that because we didn't have much money to buy clothes and things. But she tried her best. And being a teenager or a little kid, like, you can be, not so gracious and unappreciative and things like that. But when you grow up, it's like my dad said, you're gonna regret that you said that to her. She used to put those. You remember those pink squishy? Do they still have those curlers that are squishy? She used to put those in it and give me, she called them banana curls. And my hair was long, so she would pull them out and not brush the hair, just leave it there. Give me a little mist of hairspray. And we had picture day, and they gave you those little black combs. So I had the little black comb, and I was trying to, like, brush my curl so I didn't get it out, and I twisted the comb all the way up, thinking in my head, I think I was like 7, that I was going to curl this hair. Well, you know what happened? It got stuck in there. I couldn't get the comb out. I went home. My teacher tried to get it out, so I pushed it back behind my other hair. And my mom's like, "What did you do?" Because the teacher said, "We're going to have to cut that out." And I was like, "Oh my mother's going to be so upset." Because I had naturally curly hair, but she put the curlers in that, because when my hair got longer, it kept pulling the curls. But I ended up pulling like the little pieces myself because I think what she did was put, how you put peanut butter on hair that has gum in it and it comes out? I think she put like peanut butter or something on it that made it like greasy so it would, the comb would come straight out. I'm working every day for the rest of the week. I'm off today. Okay, well, take advantage of it. Do some self care, honey. Geez, you're going to be cleaning the house. I say, just get the clutter. You don't have to clean the house. Um, oh, you posted that. You did tell me that. I have to check that out. Do you change your frame at any time with any color? Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I have two different frame shapes. I have the Kirby, and this is the Casper. Because I had to get new glasses because I knew it. I knew it. So you changed that. Now, you had a different name the other day. Who is that? Ace times something name. I forget who it was. And Daryl said, maybe our son has a girlfriend and he goes on her channel with that name. But now you're Misfit Ace again because he said he's our son. He's our adopted online son, Ace. Everybody say hi to my Ace. Never seen his face, just know his personality through his writing here. Maybe sometime. That's not you. You you commented on my okay, whatever. But Ace, you need to email me so at least I can see what you look like. Um, Connie, she says, hi, Ace. Wednesday is my pension shopping day. Thursday, my friend's pension shopping day. 2 busy mornings in a row. Friday is resting. All right. Super cool renders. That is a super cool name. Hello, welcome. I don't believe I met you, super cool. I'm heading out. Have an amazing day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Gigi, I love you. I'm here 7 days a week between 6 and 6:30, so I'm always here for you. Don't feel obligated to come though, okay? I know your heart's connected to mine, and you have a good day, okay? I'm so glad you came today, though. Hey, you never realized I was here. I've been here for. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I said, oh, at all the deer. Do you see all the deer? Look. There's big ones. They were like making noises over there. Like, do you see them? And it's 7:20 in the morning. Look, they're all coming out of the woods. Did you see all of them? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Let me put the camera back. Did you see all those deer? Did you see them? Huh? Did you see all the deer? I'm sorry, super cool renders. I didn't mean to do that on you. Um, yeah, Ace, I did know you were here. I kept saying, "Is that my Ace? Is that my Ace?" I didn't you hear me saying that? That he says, "That's so fun. Love the deer." Okay, Connie, honey, yes, they're beautiful, and you can look at them. They're bad. Deer are bad to your property. They ate my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hosta. It had big tropical leaves. It finally bloomed and everything in the spring, and they come over and ate it down to that big. Anyways, um, yeah. No, I did say that, and I said I have my water. Um, I'm not drinking anything until I drink my water because my son wants me to drink my water. Um, Well, be glad you don't have it in Australia. So anyway, these deer. So yesterday I posted the herd of deer. Did I put it in a short? I think I did. The deer were not in my, yes, I did post it because I put colorful writing. It's on a short. I come out here to do this morning show yesterday, and they were over in the neighbor's yard eating her hostas because they're done with mine. But my neighbor across the street says they don't eat hers because she put some kind of spray, get off spray or something, and they don't eat her hostas. Okay? So we got some of that spray, and they don't eat my hostas. So one day I was driving in the neighborhood and I just beginning to get light outside, and then I saw a deer. It was good. I seen him, or there would have been an accident. See, that's why I worry about Daryl, and then he's not telling me what happened on the way to work, but I hope he didn't hit a deer in his new car. It's not new, it's a 19, but it's new to him. But yeah, that's what I do. I drink water first. Yes, well, I am trying to do self-care, and my son Misfit Ace, because we're the misfits. We're all together and we're nothing alike, but we all love each other. Um, so I'm trying to drink my water. I'm trying to take better care of myself. I am. And I still feel selfish doing it, but I'm doing it. And there's Miss Paula, and Paula, my son he made an appearance here, and he was doing the hearts, and I kept saying, "Is that Ace?" Because yesterday, Ace, I was saying that I was like, "Is that Ace?" And it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I'm like, "Oh, it wasn't Ace. I think it was somebody else doing it." So Mrs. Paula says, "Hi, everyone." So Daryl, did you hit a deer this morning? Can you at least tell me that? He has me wondering what's going on. Um, so, and Paula says, "Hi, Ace. I watched the live stream too. You were there yesterday? Ace, were you there yesterday? Because I kept saying, is that you? No, I didn't hit a deer. I have come close several times over the last few months. Oh, so you were still driving to work? Is that why you weren't at work yet? I don't know. I worry too much. I hate when someone tells you a little bit of something and then they don't tell you the rest. Then my imagination gets the worst of me, the best of me, whatever. um, I wasn't there, but I rewatched. My okay. I had two parts. I had to do two parts because I lost connection or I was frozen, something of that sort. But that was the first time since I got my booster. Um, you hit a fawn last week. Oh, was it okay or did it go down? Everything's fine. I came into work and I forgot my phone on my dashboard, so I had to go out and get it. Then why would you say you're not at work? First time I've ever hit anything. Oh, these deer, they pop out. Like they're on a hillside, say the road's going down and there's like a hillside on each side. Um, and they'll just pop down. And then there's another one, another one, another one. It's like, and I've had somebody, I don't know if it was my mom or who, but they jumped down in front of her and then another one jumped on the hood of her car. So they're crazy. They're beautiful to look at. That's why I was telling Connie, they're beautiful to look at. But it went down. Did you call the animal, um, whatever it's called? I forget, remember. What did Justin say? Um, Paula, were they okay? Deer are terrible on the road. Yes, Connie. Oh my goodness. I don't like to drive it at night anymore. She said, no, Ace, it was hurt. Uh, I don't like to drive at night anymore because of that. And also, like, I don't know if it's just me as I get older. Is it harder to see the road? I mean, I can see it, but when there's other cars coming toward me, it just totally blinds me. I just like, I'm like in a kaleidoscope, like seeing all their taillights. It looks like, at a kaleidoscope, you look through a little thing and you turn the thing and all the colors move. That's what it looks like to me, especially when I go through the Pittsburgh tunnels. Oh, it's like, whoa. So, no, I didn't. No one here to call. Oh, no. Hi, Evie. Good morning, sunshine. It's 6:30 there, huh? And you're here with me. Good morning. You just missed I had some deer. A whole bunch of them. Herd, I guess it's called a herd. I heard like that, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And I turned around. I turned the camera around and let you guys all see it. So, Evie's here, and Evie was on. You were on the live panel too. So was Paula, um, on Friday. I don't drive outside of town anymore because, yeah, yep. And Evie says, hi, Rhonda. Yes, Rhonda's here, and she's making a new video this week. Now the pressure's on, Rhonda. You have to make one. Um, you're the deer. Oh, so nice of you. You know what? I don't pay these people to say this. They're just so good to me. You see why I crawl out of bed? It's 45 degrees here. Evie, it's 45 degrees, and I only have this sweater. That's why I'm not moving my hands. They're in my back pocket to keep warm. Um, so Connie says, good morning, Evie. Um, Connie, the deer are really bad here too. Um, they should have a more of a hunting season, like you're allowed to have two deer, because in here you're only allowed to kill one, you know, one deer with bow and arrow archery, and then one with a gun. So they might have to thin them out because that's what they do. Whenever they have the horses on Chincoteague and Assateague Island over there in Maryland and Virginia, they herd them over across the water. They swim across the water to the other island because sometimes they get too many on Assateague Island because we used to camp there and they used to break into our tents and stuff. They're vicious too. If they want something, they can even open your cooler. So you can't keep anything in your tent. You have to keep everything in your car, like food wise. Um, because we all love you. Look at Justin. Um, I wonder if deers can be domesticated. I don't know. Ace is, yeah, he does that when he comes to my channel because our last name is going to be Misfit because none of us are alike. You know, we're all misfits, all put together, just like the Santa Claus story. I'm nothing but a misfit, misfit. Deer ticks are really bad this year. Yeah, I keep checking my dogs. And there was that shot that we got the dogs that protects them from that. Like your husband had that scare, Paula. You should make sure your husband watches that he don't get another tick. Yes, Misfit Ace. It is. Hey, Evie. So anyway, wow. This is I can't believe all those deer this late in the morning because usually in the morning like when it's still dark they come out, but they're getting pretty brave. That video I posted yesterday for my short, they went right up to my neighbor's porch. But They're not in my yard anymore eating my hostage. You got to spray that stuff on there. Um, let's see. I had a deer come up out of a ditch and I hit it, rolled up on the ground on the hood of your car. That is so scary. Yeah, that's what happened to my mom. They came down, they hit in front of her, and she was so upset that she hit a deer and wrecked her car because, and then it went, the other deer came behind it and across the hood of her car. Yeah, even with Misfit, we all do fit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, just like Santa Claus movie. They were all misfits, but they fit together. That's the way my whole gang of friends were. I'm just really looking at this. See, my ADDs and but yesterday I showed my door with the wreath. I took the wreath down, but look at this. My husband painted the door yesterday. I'm going to show you. It's so pretty. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it. It was this ugly color. You see that color there next to the white? See that ugly yellowish color? That's what color the door was. It looks so much better, doesn't it? Not, don't mind the dog prints on there, but doesn't that look better? Let, oh, yeah, yeah, show my address so you can all come and jump me. They say never show your address on your channel, but I don't know. I really want to have an otter as a pet. They like the cute. Oh yeah, exactly, Justin, and it rhymes too. People that have pets, I really think that you have to be a person that's not self-centered because my friend Danny, he could never have a pet, never, because he's too self-centered, and he knows that. He's even said that I could never have a cat or a dog because it takes time to take care of them and everything. Um, Connie's like, very nice, very nice. You're talking about my door. It looks so nice. He had to go buy a new gallon of paint, but I figure I'm going to do the stoop and all that and fix it up. Try to get the old house. Having a house, if you bought a house, you have to keep up the maintenance on it or it starts to fall apart. Keep up with the roof and everything. Because when we first bought this house, um, we didn't get the roof checked, and that was a big mistake. Daryl hung up his big screen TV, and it rained, and here comes rain, right, right. Oh, so we had to have someone come and fix it. So that was a big mistake on our part. Have a super duper Monday. I have to go get stuff done. Okay, I understand. I'm going to be going pretty soon too. I'm not Okay, I'm doing well. Thank you. It's Monday, Monday, Monday. Sorry I didn't see that, but sometimes I talk and I look away and I'm sorry. Have a blessed day. Evie, are you going to work too, Daryl? Is that what you're going to do? Connie, you have to be careful online because where 98% of everyone is nice, they're also crazy. I'm not I'm crazy, Connie. I'm crazy. But I am very nice. Very accommodating. All right. Norse. Is there a Norse on here? Okay. Um, all right, Evie, I love you so much. And I'm waiting for my package. Hi, Carol. Your birthday was yesterday, right? Oh, yeah, that's what you said. I was 64 yesterday. Yes, I was thinking about you and I was going to sing happy birthday to you, but that's probably why you didn't come on yesterday, right? You were celebrating too much. Bye, Evie. I just subbed. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you for subbing. I can't get that name to not change. Okay, I just realized Misfit Ace. Yeah, it does rhyme. You are observant. Sally is the sweetest. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wish you were my son. You would have been spoiled your whole life. Um, Happy birthday, Carol. Yes, Carol's been telling us for a while now that it was her birthday, and she had her birthday. Bye, Evie. Please take care of yourself. See how my son has some manners? Yeah, his real mom really raised him well. That's very, very good. Um, yeah, yeah, Jamie is her, I think her son, and Carol uses her son's site. So Oh, thank you. I wish you had a name that I could pronounce. So do I just call you Taser? I I'm really bad with that stuff. You want a super chat? Oh, I don't have enough hours for that. I do have buy me a coffee. I have that on my thing, and I got like 2 coffees over the last year, but that's okay. Chocolate cake, yummy. Who has chocolate cake? I missed that. Oh, oh, she had chocolate cake. I can't even look at a cake, Paula. Daryl made that cake. He put the video up on his channel. He made the cake with a can of spice cake with a can of ginger ale. I didn't even look at it because if I looked at it, then I would gain my 6 pounds back, which I forgot to weigh myself. I wanted to see if I lost any more because I'm doing Project Me, and I don't know who's doing it with me, but that's okay. I'm doing it. I'm going to do this for myself. Um, I'm trying to get my momentum up where I'm not so out of breath, and then I'll do it from like my elliptical or something. You know what I mean? So then I won't be, I'll speak, yes, everybody, I'm doing my live from my elliptical. Thank you, Carol. Thank you very much. What do I do for a living? I was a kindergarten teacher, if you believe it or not. That's why I'm quirky like this. You're also doing it? Oh, thank you. Paula, I think ice cream, cheesecake. What kind of vlogs do you do? I do shits and giggles, which are silly things I usually do with my husband. They're silly. You'll pee your pants. How many grandchildren you have, if you might? Me, I have none. My sons do not want to bring children into this world. They think it's a horrible world, and they don't want to bring any in. I'm trying to do exercises too. Yes, all of those things. But um, girls, listen to this, and boys, pizza, pretzels, chips, and dips. This is why we have fat hips. Pizza, pretzels, chips, and dips. This is why we have fat hips. So I think of that. I try to chant that to myself. Or if you bite it, you write it. That's why I always have to have a food journal. So then if I bite it, like take a taste, that counts. So if I bite it, then I have to write it in my journal. So I don't bite it as much because I don't want to um, have to write it down. How about that? If you bite it, you write it. You not look like a teacher? What does a teacher look like? What does a teacher look like? Paula, what does a teacher look like? Do I not look like a teacher? Once on the lips, forever on the hip. Oh, I like that one. I'm going to write that in my journal today. Once on the lips, forever on the hips. I gotta remember that. Or I'll just have to text you and ask you to tell me again. Yes, it's 45 degrees right now. Yes. Um, I agree. Horrible word. What's a horrible word? I'm trying to do my exercise physical therapy. Um, I shared the stream with my friends, so they like it. Oh, okay, Asher. Well, you're something else there. You said you subscribed, and now you're sharing my stuff. I'm not sure what a teacher looks like. Do I look like a teacher, Paul? I have my teacher sweater on. I have my big smile, and I can even sing good morning songs. I can sing any children's song to you. I know by heart. I have a counting song. I won't put you guys through that. Paula, you're funny. See, world, sorry. Teachers are strict. You are not. Oh no, I tell my kids we're at circle time. I said, do you want this, Mrs. Davis, or do you want this, Mrs. Davis, today? And they always pick this one. So yeah, thank you. I have a nice smile. I was told that, and my Matthew has the same smile. So does my little Daryl. Yeah. Mm. Um, Sally, do you remember this one? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. What's a light sweater with a floppy bust? Oh, I think we had a different one. Ash to ashes, dust to dust. This is why we something bust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. This is why we have fat butts. I think they said fat butts, but I like yours. Yeah, I think that when I went to this place, I don't know if you guys remember Elaine Powers. it was a place where you did uh exercises like Jane Fonda, and you wore those tights. You remember those tights? My mom took me. I was in ninth grade. So from in ninth grade was still middle school. So when I went from middle school to 10th grade, I really worked that summer to lose weight, and I was so thin. And um, what's your son's name? Matthew. His name is Matthew, and he's that means gift from God. Um, so it was Elaine Powers. He wore those little tights like Jane Fonda. Feel the burn, yeah. I have to get to work. Okay, too girly talk with you, Daryl. But what was that thing, Daryl, before you leave? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. This is why we have fat butts. I don't know. Flat butts? I don't know. Okay, when I was younger, my pastor, you always sing a good morning song to me. I would always plug my ears. I sang the same song to my kids. Have a great day, Big D. Yes, jazzercise. That's what we used to do, jazzercise. Good luck, Daryl. Listen to this. Whenever I went to Elaine Powers, whenever you lost weight, they would ring a cowbell. I mean, it was like you wanted that bell to ring. It's like with with this Project Me that I do, I give myself stickers. You know, I have that thing where I take down the post-it, and then I give myself a sticker if I did well that day. And I want that sticker. So what I started doing, I put the sticker on, and if I didn't do well that day, I take the sticker back. Like you can't have that sticker, like a behavioral chart, like you do with the students. So I do like a behavioral chart with the students. um, Previously, I thought you belonged to, I mean, because your frame now it's clear, huh? I have a husband. Okay. Besides, just not anything wrong with being in the LGBT community because, I have a lot of friends that are in that community. God bless you. I was so sad, but when I watched the stream, you made me happy. Oh, so many people say that because I'm just a big goofball, Asher. Please come back. Um, I thought you will make vlogs related to that. Nope, nope. My husband does dress up in a wig as the one thing, but he's perfectly fine. My daughter used stickers to potty train my grandson. Sorting with Sarah. Hi. Nothing wrong with that, right? Right. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I have a behavioral chart for me because I need to correct my behavior. But I'm trying my best because my health is just not good with me fooling around with not trying to watch drinking the water and eating correctly because I have borderline diabetes and I've been doing my sugar and it's been good. I was 99, so for other times I'm really high, so I'm really watching that. Can we see the birdhouses? They look so cute. Oh yeah, sure. There you go. I hung them with the alien tape, and they stayed up all last winter except one fell down. But that alien tape, as long as you clean the wall and that, and then Daryl hung the lights, and then I have my little fountain over there, which that's my water. I'm starting to put out the decoration. There's my little gnomes there. I have more water, and there's my little. Let me see. Let me turn the camera around. Here's my little Buddha guy. See my little baby Buddha? Yeah, he's cute. My little gnomes. Yeah, these are my. I like birdhouse. Oh, I like birdhouses. My cat likes birds too. Oh, Sally, stop, stop, stop. But yeah, there's the street there. You want to look at the street? There's the street out there. There's my other decorations I put up. And I got two more fountains back there. I have two more fountains back there. Sorry, I don't mean to make you sick. Spinning you around and everything, but I have decorations on my window there, but you can't really see them. I'll do it next time. because the windows are all steamed up. But Stephanie, you're back. Guys, stop. What are they doing? Buddha. I don't even know what they said. I guess it's not worth it. Um, let's see. Stephanie, where have you been? Your wall looks so pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love birds. I used to say my rosary outside on my back patio with my, um, there were cardinals and blue jays. It was like so beautiful, like a tropical forest. But then we moved to Idaho, and their birds weren't, well, I don't want to say anything negative about that, but they didn't have the same color squirrels, and their robins didn't look like my robins. Stephanie, it's me. A lot of working, Stephanie. But thank you for coming back, honey. I was worried about you. You know. Oh, you wrote me an email. Yeah. Yes, Paula does. She does the dishwashing diaries. Um, Ace. She does them. She has her little apron on and everything, and she does them. She moves around a lot when she does it. You got to keep track of her, and sometimes she can't see what you're saying, so you got to say it a couple times. But walls are steamed up. What are you doing? No, I'm out here. So you're fine, okay, Steph. Please don't leave a big gap of time. I tell Ace that too. We worry about folks when, yeah, yeah, because I do miss you when you're not here. Sorting with Sarah. Hey, Sally. Hello. Good morning. How are you? I have to sit close. Sorry, I don't mean to make you look at me. Um, oh, hey, Steph. I remember you. You were from Germany. Yes. See, we remember you, Steph, and we think about you. Yes. Yes. I'm a lifesaver. What does that mean, honey? Asher, what does that mean? Oh my goodness, Sally, it's so chilly for you this morning. Your breath, it is. It's 45 degrees. I'm holding my hands like this. Um, I do, Ace. I was doing lives on the back porch. Yeah, she does that too. She does. She has such a beautiful property. Yeah, Paula has a beautiful property. She has a dog named um, Rambo, and her dog doesn't bark at her all the time. Oh my goodness, Sally. Okay, I already read that. Hi, Steph. Okay. When is your next stream? She's mine. I'm here every day, 7 days a week. 7 days a week between 6 and 6:30, depending on how dark it is. I was out here in the dark this morning, but my husband put these lovely lights in for me. Yeah, Paula's random. You have to watch. I always tell her, Paula, please tell me when you're coming on so I can support you. And she just does what she wants to do. What for It's 45 degrees here. It should be 75 degrees. Yeah, it's a blue sky. Um, um, Hi, Steph. Dashing. Um, Stephanie, thank you for coming back. See, we remembered you from Germany, and we missed you. So don't be a stranger. But guys, I'm really cold, and I really want my coffee. So I'm gonna say ta-ta, TTFN, and I love you all. And Ace, write to me so I can be in touch with you more often. We did miss you, Steph. Pop back in. Thanks, Ace. I have a pile of dishes to wash, but don't feel like doing dishwashing diaries today. Nasty allergy. Yeah, she didn't have her show yesterday. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Sorting with Vi. No, sorting with Sarah. Watch what I do. This is what I do at the end of my show. I'll see you when I see you.